Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. And peace and salutations to all the brothers and sisters that have been scattered to the four corners of the earth and may behave and look like the other nations today. Shalom. This is the brother Debaria, and I'm entitled this lesson, A Higher Understanding, because when you have a understanding of the scriptures and the purpose and the will of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and with the creation and people and his people, which are the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, right, so-called West Indians, Caribbean Indians, Haitians, West Africans, those that have been scattered to the four corners of the earth. They behave and look like the other nations today. When you have an understanding of the scriptures, man, you have a higher understanding than most people, man, And that may seem strange to, other people. And I'm not going to say average people or things like that, because honestly, it's only through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that one has this ability to have this higher understanding, man. It's only through the Hakodash, man, through the spirit, that the Lord allows you, and he allows his elect, okay, to have that higher understanding, man, and to be able to deal with certain things. And it may seem strange to people, man, this is 2 Samuel 12 and 16. It's in this the text here. It says loss of a child. This is when David was punished, basically, for committing adultery with Bathsheba, and and when the Lord smited that first child of his, and this is 2 Samuel 12 and 16. It says, David therefore besought the Most High for the child, and David fasted and went in and lay all night upon the earth. And the elders of his house arose and went to him to raise him up from the earth, but he would not, neither did he eat bread with them. And so David was basically, hoping and praying that the Lord would have mercy on the child, Verse 18 says, and it came to pass on the seventh day that the child died, and the servants of David feared to tell him that the child was dead. For they said, behold, while the child was yet alive, we spake unto him, and he would not hearken unto our voice. How will he then vex himself if we tell him that the child is dead? And let's read on. So they're scared to tell him, It says, but when David saw that his servants whispered, David perceived that the child was dead. Therefore David said unto his servants, is the child dead? And they said, he is dead. Then David arose from the earth and washed and anointed himself and changed his apparel and came into the house of the Lord and worshipped. Then he came to his own house, and when he required, they set bread before him, and he did eat. Then said his servants unto him, what thing is this that thou hast done, that thou didst fast and weep for the child while it was alive? But when the child was dead, thou didst rise and eat bread. And he said, while the child was yet alive, I fasted and wept, for I said, who can tell whether the Most High will be gracious to me that the child may live? You see? So they, and actually this is, since the scriptures are so manifold, man, so beautiful, it's actually one of my favorite scriptures right here. Even though I don't, like I said, I usually forget where they at, but I know, saying the scriptures in there. Right. This is Ecclesiastes 9:4. It says, for to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion, And so that's, there's hope there. You never know. Like David said, you never know. The Lord might be gracious, So you pray for that, you know. It's but reading on, 2 Samuel 12:23, it says, "But now he is dead, wherefore should I fast? Can I bring him back again? I shall go to him, but he shall not return to me." You see, even though they understood reincarnation, he knew that, he wasn't going to come back to him immediately. It was already set. The Lord took the child, man. He prayed for him and everything. It was a done deal, you know. And it says, "And David comforted Bathsheba his wife, and went in unto her, and lay with her, and she bare a son, and he called his name Solomon, and Yahweh loved him, and he sent by the hand of Nathan the prophet, and he called his name Jedediah because of the Lord. But, the point is in this particular lesson is that, David had a higher understanding, man, than the rest of his servants. And that's because, of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, that allows his men to really have this higher understanding of what's going on than the other people, because especially today in this time period, because Esau, Edom, okay, has deceived the people to the point where they even believe that death is a mystery. You see, when in the scriptures it clearly shows that it's not a mystery. This is Job 3:1. It says, "After this opened Job his mouth and cursed his day, and Job spake and said, Let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, There is a man child conceived. Let that day be darkness, let not God regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it." So Job was cursing the day he was born because he was in so much agony. He had to let it out, but he's going to explain something here. Okay, it says, jumping down to verse let's jump down to verse 11. It says, Job 3:11, it says, "Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me, or why did the breast that I should suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept. Then had I been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves." You see, it says, "Or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as in hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light." So he's talking about a place where everybody's there together at rest, where they go when they die. So death is not a mystery. You know what I'm saying? But so many people are so deceived. You got some that say, "Oh, he's with Jesus. Oh, this. Oh, that." You know what I'm saying? But they don't really truly understand. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, you got some people that really truly believe that, that death is a whole complete mystery. When it's not. You know what I'm saying? The spirit returns back. Matter of fact, because even though we all go to the same place, There are those that die in Yahushua for the sake of Yahushua. See this First Thessalonians 4:13. It says, "But I would not have you to be ignorant." So First Thessalonians 4:13. It says, "But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope," because the elect have the hope of the promises in Yahushua, man. You know, and they have that higher understanding of the real reality of everything. Versus others, they still see things like this as something that has no explanation, that has, there's no it's incapable of grasping the understanding of it. But the understanding is clear, man. That Yahweh Shem Yahushai has a order of things, a system, and death is a part of it. But then there are those that die in Yahushai. It says, verse 14, it says, "For if we believe that Yahushai died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushai will the Most High bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord, man. But yeah, man. I'm doing this lesson because that's kind of a little topic that's around my environment, and related to the scriptures, which is death, man, especially death of loved ones, or when you have other loved ones who don't really comprehend the concept, and the will and the purpose of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and how it may seem we're in control, man. It may seem that we have free will, but in reality, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has everything already played out, man, from the beginning. And these things are a part of his purpose, man, a part of his will. And the elect and those that are in the Lord truly have that higher understanding of how things go. And we have a joy and an understanding, a knowledge through the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that is, of how to deal, cope, and understand, and to other people, man, it's a strange thing, man. But in reality, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, he has the ultimate say so in these things, man. There's nothing you can do, to try to intervene with the purpose of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Our power. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.